Hey there, welcome back to another LEGO set review. Today we'll be taking a look at a Disney set. This is 43187. This is Rapunzel's Tower. This is the updated version of it, the latest one that they've done. The latest full-size one, anyway. This is 369 pieces, 2 mini dolls, and it retailed for $59.99, $60 in the US when it came out. It is either retired or on its way to retiring. So if you want it, you can get it pretty cheap now. It's on sale most places. But here we go. This is easily the tallest set I have. And it's a gorgeous build. The tower is so well designed. And you do get some other stuff, a couple other builds as well. Before we take a look at all of that, though, I wanted to take a look at the figures, not mini figures, mini dolls. Yeah, I'll lean this down a little bit. Sorry for the angle, but this is just such a tall thing. I had to get everything into one frame. Let me move the tower just a little bit. Let's move you over here. Here are the two mini dolls. We get an updated Rapunzel, who looks absolutely fabulous. The hairpiece is the same. You got a couple bows in there. Updated face, looking pretty cute there. Very, very good detailing for her dress. Very movie accurate. Got some metallic work right there. Got the corset with the bow. Got the bottom of her dress showing her bare feet there. Nothing on the back. Very, very cool though. Very cool. I like the sleeves. I love the purple. There's like light purple and then dark purple. Looking pretty good. No accessories, but she can interact with anything in the set, which is fine. The face looks great. Nice freckle design. Very big green eyes. Very good design. I think they've updated Rapunzel again in 2023, this year, at the time of this video. But this one is probably my favorite design of her. It's very accurate, very cool looking, and it's just really well done, I think. And she's the main character, so great to get her. And we get an updated Flynn rider. We did get him before in the original tower, but this one is much better. He's got a new hairpiece. Well, new for him, it's Han Solo's hair in dark brown. New face with the smolder, with the brown eyes, looking pretty good. He's got his goatee. He does have an accurate tunic shirt with his white sleeves, with the teal coat, not coat, the teal, yeah, tunic. He's got the belt with the two buckles there. Nothing on the back. He does have brown pants with the, or no, tan pants with the brown boots. And he's looking pretty swagger there. Very cool looking. Very nice to get an updated version of him. And lastly, we get Pascal. He's probably my least favorite part of the set. I mean, he looks good, but it's just too animated. It looks too ridiculous to me. But it's pretty good. He's got his little feet, he's got his little hands, he's got his big ol' eyes. It's not different in the new sets, I don't think. He's got, the tail. He just doesn't look enough like a chameleon. He looks more like a lizard here than in the movie, but you know what? It's fine. It's cool. Just my least favorite part, but he's still cute. He's cool. And yeah, those are the figures, if it will focus. Let me move them aside so we can take a look at the smaller stuff that you get with this. So here is the tree swing that Rapunzel swings on after she leaves the tower. It's pretty well built. It's got some flowers, got some tree stems. It does have a wanted poster for Flynn on this side. And there's a feature with this. So if you take Rapunzel, put her in the swing piece, like a seat, and basically what you do is you push her like a swing, and it's good. It works really well. The yellow piece is nice. I think it's newer. It's supposed to be her hair, kind of. It looks pretty good. Works really well. It's on this like lime green piece, looking pretty cool. And I do think there is a problem with this though. Why is there so much pink on the top of the tree? Like, this is supposed to be a tree. I don't understand why there's a heart and a bunch of curved purple pieces, but you know what? It's still cool. I like it. It's small, but it works really well, and it's pretty charming looking, honestly, for, you know, what it is. It looks nice. It works nice, and it's cool. I like it. Next, we get the Snuggly Duckling, or the mini version of it. It's kind of like a small version. Obviously, they can't do a full-size one with the tower as well. But honestly, this looks really nice. You've got a sticker for the sign. Pretty cool looking. You got the actual Snuggly Duckling piece, a rubber duck piece there. You've got a lantern looking pretty sweet. You got some rocks. You got the railing. There's the window there. Got some greenery growing on the outside with the window as well. A hole in the wall. Very iconic piece of that building. Inside, it's pretty, you know, snug. You've got some horns on the top. You've got a picture of Hook Hand right there. You know, playing the piano, looking pretty cool. You got a music sheet with a printed piece for a piano, and there's a seat in purple, and that's about it. I mean, it's pretty good. It's built on the same piece as the tree swing, this large lime green piece. And honestly, it's pretty nice looking. It's got some good parts with this tan and this light yellow with some, you know, brown. It looks really good for how small it is. It actually looks pretty cool. And yeah, that's all there is to it. It's got the railing. You can put maybe 2 figures in here if you squeeze them in there. But yeah, mini Snuggly Duckling. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And let's move those aside. Now we can look at the tower, which is very tall. Let me bring it back into it. Here it is. Let me give you a short comparison. Look, just a little taste. So here is the newer tower. And here is the old one. So yeah, it's a little different this time. Newer tower, just better design, better accuracy, just better look. But the old tower, the one thing it did have over this new one is the inside space. It's a very roomy inside compared to the new one, which is very skinny, and so the inside is a little bit cramped. But you know what? A comparison is coming, a full-on one. We'll move that back aside. We already reviewed the original tower, so if you want to see that, it is on the channel. But here's the new one. It's just, I'm so impressed by the height. It's so tall. It looks so impressive. But let's move on. Let's move to each level. Let me move this forward just a little bit so you can get a little bit more detail here. So let's start at the bottom. You've got the rock base of the tower, which has a couple, there's quite a few stickers, but they actually add a lot of personality to it, especially the inside. And the outside ones add a lot as well. So we've got a couple butterflies here. We've got some flowers on the ends. You know, we've got some rock detailing, just a lot of flowers, which is really, really pretty, I think. There is a wanted poster, another one for Flynn, with his nose wrong, of course, and looking pretty cool. Some more rocks. And this hides a feature. This is one of the interactive features. So say you want to get a figure inside. Well, normally there wouldn't be a way to get in there, but Lego thought of this. So there is a secret entrance. So this there's a Technic piece right there, and this whole thing hinges open, and it reveals the inside, which looks pretty good. I love this. This is my favorite part of this. It's so cool. Like the interactive, it's just the whole part of it. It's just great. The fact that you can like hinge this open, it's just really nice. That's it for the lower floor. We do have the middle floors, I guess, the middle part of the tower, making most of its height. That's where most of it comes from. It's in tan. Lots of stickers right here, 4 of them on the outside, but they add a lot of, you know, overgrown shrubbery. This thing has not been tended to as well as you might think, and there is some actual pieces here with some leaves, just a bunch of greenery just overgrowing on the outside of the tower. And whoever has kept this has not kept it. So yeah, great sticker design. Maybe they could be a little bit bigger, but it's fine. Got some gold pillars over here. And the top of the tower is where most of the detail is. It's got just a lot of gold. So there's a bunch of gold railings. There's a couple of telescopes with some pink gems. Nice, lovely printed curved walls. Just a bunch of excellent detail with those. Got an archway, lots of purple for the roof. You've got some light purple down here, lots of gold. It just looks very beautiful looking. It's very well decorated. There's a spire up here at the very, very top. There's a large purple roof piece that's connected to another piece. You've got a minifigure head up there, and it makes this very tip top of the tower. It's very pointed looking, which is very accurate. And yeah, it's awesome. It's very recognizable, very well designed. And let's turn this thing around because we've got some more to look at. So it's kind of like the original tower. It's like a dollhouse kind of thing where you turn it around and it's got just a bunch of space for figures. Just a bunch of little interactive rooms. On the bottom, there is basically this is a smuggler's den. So you've got, this is obviously where the inside is. So there's the walk wall, entrance. And you've got a pink treasure chest with the sword, looking pretty cool. I love swords, so that was great to get. We've got a lantern in here. Underneath, there's a barrel. Inside there's a crystal, a green one, I think. And that looks pretty cool. It's a very cool dungeon-like area, very underground looking. There's a flower back there, some more flowers. You've got some candle pieces over here looking very, very nice, to light this underground part, to provide some lighting. Looking pretty good. Up here, another favorite detail for me. This is the kind of living space. You've got a hairbrush, like a golden cup on this side. Got a rug, and there's a fireplace, and it looks awesome. Very, very lovely. And there is a couple stickers showing the portrait of Rapunzel, looking at the lanterns. That's my favorite part. It's so great. Other than the rock entrance, obviously. This is my favorite part of the inside. It just looks great. The graphic design team did a great job with this. And there's a couple stickers on each side. Rapunzel hasn't painted this section, obviously, as much as this section. This is her bedroom. In the original set, there was no bed. It was just, a kitchen, and that was pretty much it. But here we've got her bed. Let me take that out so you can see that. Looking pretty good. Very, very plush looking. Got a sticker for the bed sheets. Very, very good. And that goes right there. There are some paintings on the wall. You got an owl, a bird, the sun logo, and some flowers. Looking pretty good there. And if we move up, we've got the frying pan kind of hooked up here. Very iconic part of the film. We've got this opening cabinet with a gem and a flower in there. You can put all sorts of stuff in there. Kind of a hidden, cabinet. Looking pretty good. If I zoom out a little bit more, let me go up so you can see this a little bit better. So here it is. Here's the top level. This has the most bulk to it. Has the most to it. You got a bunch of space for putting figures. You've got more stickers showing more paintings. You got a skunk, another sun logo. A couple others are hidden behind here. I'll show that in a minute. You got a table with a teapot and a cupcake. You got the balcony area out here with the pink piece. You've got a art station right here with a painting of Maximus being painted there. Got the palette with the paintbrush, looking pretty good. And I will move that for just a second so you can see there is a pig and a squirrel painted right there all across the walls. And that's the outside, obviously, area. And to end this, here is the very top of the tower. It's a little cramped, but it has enough space to put figures if you like. So we've got an area up here for Pascal. It's a little hard to see, but it's up there. Let me tilt this just for a minute so you can see that. There is the bed, there's another jumper, there is some stickers showing the stars, looking pretty cool. There's her tiara, right there. And there's the minifig head we saw from earlier with the spire and telescope. Well, that's the very, very top of it. And I think my favorite room is it's this room. Well, honestly, I think it's the dungeon area. But then I think the living area is the coolest room. And yeah, that's the inside. Let me zoom out and turn this around, and so we can end this off. And I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. Compared to the original one, the original set is great, but it's just not. It's not up to par. Unfortunately, it's a little bit outdated. I just think this one just looks so much nicer. I mean, it's so much more recognizable. The one bad part is the inside space kind of sucks. Like, it's just not as open on the inside as you may want it to be. However, I think they compromised and put a lot of detail on the outside and made it more accurate looking and more taller. And then they kind of sacrificed the inside, which is kind of fine. You get enough space, I think. Um, and yeah, it's just great. If you love Tangled, get this. If you love Lego and you love Disney, you should definitely get this. I think this is probably my favorite Disney set. It's either that or the Tron Legacy. It's kind of hard to pick one at the moment. But honestly, you can't go wrong. The price may be a little much, but you can get it cheaper nowadays. And the fact that they throw in the 2 extra builds is just a nice bonus. And the tower itself is just, it's wonderful. The way it's built, the way it looks, and it just functions really well. So a fantastic update to an already great set. So yeah, Rapunzel's Tower, a great update. What do you guys think of this one? Do you like this tower more than the original? There are some other ones as well. And what do you think of the Lego Disney Princess sets? Do you like them? Do you not? Let me know. And I will see you for the next review. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the comparison. And I will see you then. Take care. Have a great day. And yeah, thanks again.